Hello, I'm Adam Stacey. I'm a Clinton County Commissioner representing the communities of Bath Charter Township and Victor Township. The first major decision of this term's board is whether or not to allow the Capital City Airport to place a small incinerator on site to dispose of regulated waste from international flights. The Capital Region Airport Authority, a 6-member panel appointed by the Mayor of Lansing and the AM County Board of Commissioners to oversee airport operations, intends to pursue direct international flights coming into Lansing. I support this strategy. This will encourage economic growth and promote trade. It's a major step toward completing the vision of former Mayor David Hollister of transforming Lansing into a world-class city. The economic vitality of Lansing is vitally necessary to the health of the surrounding communities. As we've seen down the road in Flint, as the urban core decays, the surrounding bedroom communities will also suffer. Therefore, by this logic, as Lansing goes, so goes Bath, DeWitt, and Hazlitt. To comply with federal regulations, the airport must dispose of its international waste to prevent contamination of the local environment. One need only look at the zebra mussel infestation of the Great Lakes to understand the wisdom of this regulation. There are several options available to the airport, but they have chosen to incinerate their waste as the most economically viable option. However, I have several concerns about this theory because in my estimation, the economics of the incinerator do not add up. Firstly, the Airport Authority has already purchased the incinerator at a cost of $43,000 prior to receiving final approval from Clinton County government. I consider this strike one. Strike two is the fact that the airport has the option of transferring its waste to an out-of-state disposal site at a cost of $1,000 per month, the same strategy employed by other Michigan airports that handle international traffic. And if you add in the tens of thousands of dollars to operate and install this incinerator, along with uncalculated costs that might arise from a federally mandated cap-and-trade regulatory scheme, and one would be hard-pressed to find the airport breaking even with this purchase inside of 10 years. In fact, the only economic model that makes sense for incineration is if the airport, which it will be allowed to do, enters into contracts with other Michigan airports to incinerate their international waste. This transforms this debate from putting an incinerator on site as a necessity to comply with federal regulations, as the airport contends, into using this incinerator as a profit generator and an alternate revenue stream for the airport's operations. I consider this strike three. For the reasons I have just outlined, I plan on voting no on placing an incinerator at the site of Capital City Airport.